This spring term, I and 9 other students from Hanover College were given the opportunity to fly to Northern Ireland. There, we were able to learn more about its past troubles and to study the impact of the Ulster Project, a program that offers young Protestant and Catholic teens the chance to come together to promote the peace and reconciliation in Northern Ireland. One of our main stops as we traveled along the northern coast of Ireland was Belfast, where we had the privilege of sitting down with James Eyre, not only an Ulster Project alum, but also the commercial director to the Titanic Quarter. He explained to us how far the Titanic Quarter has come in such a short period and the strides he and those working alongside him are making for future development as well.
I started here in Titanic Quarter 8 years ago, and at that point there were less than 1,000 people here on site. Today we have about 10,000 people working and living in Titanic Quarter, and we're home of companies like Citigroup, who employ about 1,500 people here on site.
This growth has occurred in just a little under a decade as the result of the signing of the peace agreement.
Peace and reconciliation is fundamental. It's the stability of Northern Ireland that paves the way to allowing large multinationals to come in to Northern Ireland. I believe they will not establish headquarter presence or large presence in Northern Ireland when there's instability or problems here.
The confidence in Belfast and Northern Ireland's future is bringing investments from abroad. Titanic Quarter executives plan to continue the forward momentum.
We've been investing not only in real estate but in the entire infrastructure backbone to the site, and I think something like 1/5 of Citigroup's daily transactions go through the building at the bottom of this road, which total about 500 billion a day.
But the success of Citigroup barely scratches the surface in terms of exciting developments happening throughout the area. The Titanic Quarter is also home to HBO and its hit series Game of Thrones. The studios, which they're in today, was actually a project Mr. Eyre led and completed in 2012.
So currently HBO are worth probably 25 million a year of inward investment to Belfast. I'm currently working on a project which will triple that to three major productions with another production company. So it's exciting stuff for not only Titanic Quarter but for Belfast and Northern Ireland.
There's no doubt that the Titanic Quarter is a growing success and will continue to be into the distant future. It's important to understand what the success here in Belfast means to Northern Ireland as a whole.
Belfast is the regional hub or the centre of, from an economic perspective, of Northern Ireland. So the growth of Belfast will ripple out into the regions. So whilst Belfast will lead the economic growth in Northern Ireland, all the peripheral towns will then benefit from that. So imagine what we can do in the next 5 years as the global economy starts to pick up again.
The relationship between economic development and peace is a vital component for the reconciliation and growth of Northern Ireland. With Belfast and the Titanic Quarter setting the tone throughout the regions, there's no question that Northern Ireland has a bright and exciting future ahead of it.